Okay.
Fish jerks. Fish jerks.
Well, I should have done this hand. Hello? Is anybody here? People are here. Oh, let's get this set. I'm so thrown off because it's Saturday night. And yeah, we haven't done one of these in forever, Ed. When was the last time we did just a hangout? Oh, no, that's not true. We just did one with Skipper not that long ago. I lied. Was it last weekend even? No, the week before. Hi, everybody. Skipper's not going to be with us tonight. Normally, Skipper would be here, too. It's the three of us. But Skipper had a Christmas party to go to tonight, so we won't have Skipper with us. Geek Boy says Skipper doesn't count, though. He does. And I know you're joking, but Skipper's a big part of this Saturday night. So we'll miss him tonight, but I hope he has fun.
Enrico and Stan and I have no friends, so we don't get to go to parties.
Yeah, nobody likes us, so they don't invite us to parties.
We like you guys. And apparently you don't have friends either because you're here.
Yeah. That's true.
This is a manatee I made. It's the first manatees I ever tried making. And Patty won this on Pam's show last week.
Nice.
But its little fin broke. And tomorrow night on Pam's show, I'm going to paint it. You want me to go grab all of them? I made 4
Is that tomorrow
of them for
night?
different people in the community.
It's Sunday night now for Pam?
Well, she rotates between Saturday and Sunday depending on how she's feeling and it just maybe what other subs are not subs but shows are going late or not. Normally, I don't think there's a lot of shows going late on Sundays. So she kind of
I got you.
But look, the little flipper
cracked
in the oven. So I'm going to fill that in with some glue tonight while we're talking, so it'll be ready to be painted tomorrow. But let me go grab the other ones.
Yeah, I'll say hi to everybody, and you go grab those ones, and that's perfect.
And we'll make it a game. There's 3 others, and you have to guess who the things went to.
Oh, you made these specifically for
her. Was Patty.
Yeah, but she won it. You didn't make it specifically for her, right? These aren't items that were made specifically for somebody. They just happened to win it. Is that right?
Yeah, well, I just randomly looked up, and that's who talked in chat. Tail in my mouth. Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay, let's say some highs. Hello, everybody. Hi. Okay, that was quick. Whips World. Paul McCarthy was the first one in. Hi, Paul. Nancy B in Tennessee. Hi, June. Brandon. Fishfam.link. Vanoski. Red Laser. Geek Boy, what's up? Stephen P. Hello, sir. You were right. We were talking. You mentioned about the tattoo. I wanted to do the duckweed tattoo that Jenna was talking about, but somebody told me that Rachel O'Leary already had it. I still want to do it, but it was Rachel O'Leary who somebody told me had it. So let's see. We got Red Laser a bunch of times, but we're going to do it again. Dee Dee Kins. Hi, Dee Dee. Linda Worth. Merrick. Wi-Fi. And I know you've got something to tell Wi-Fi, too. Jenna P. Hello, Jenna. Audio and video good. Thank you, sir.
I decided to keep your fish food.
What's that?
I decided to keep Wi-Fi's fish food.
Oh, that's not the story I thought you were going to tell.
No, I mailed it today. It's in a bigger box than it should be.
Scotty the Fish Freak, Dapper Dennis, Not Nola Jane, Scotty Aquati, It Jumped on Me, Adam McReynolds, Senator Sal, DJ Guppy Fish, Geek Boy, Melvin, and Oinky. All right, and real quick before we jump into some stuff, there was some after last night, Zen Ginger has no excuse not to focus on with you. Just saying.
Was she on TV?
What's that?
Was she on TV last night?
I don't think so. Maybe she was, and I just totally missed it.
Oh,
Elizabeth wore her Rico Stand shirt today. I miss Brookley Bell. How can I miss Brookley Bell? Hello. Hello.
hello.
And I think I got everything. So we don't have a topic tonight. Hi, Big Cat. Hello. Hope you and Mountain Greenery are doing well. I thought about you today because I saw those sit-down ski bikes, and I wondered if that was something that you've ever tried because you're a big skier. So we have no topic tonight. Ed.
I've never tried ski bites.
What do you think we should talk about tonight?
Well, can you guess who's this for?
I think maybe a person named Rachel.
Maybe.
Bootscats, bootscats.
I'll paint that tomorrow on Pam's
That's pretty
show.
cool. Very cool. Wait, let's
And
put
then-
you on. Hold on, we'll put you on the big screen. Let's switch it this way, and let me. How do I do that? This is the different
Let me see
one.
if I can turn this light off so it's not so bright. Okay.
Nope. There we go. I'm down here, people. Hi. Look.
Go.
Okay, so
Get this. Nico doesn't know what to do because baby cat got in his bed.
There's gonna be a cat fight.
What's gonna happen, Nico? Are you just gonna sit here? Because Nico always sits here. Yep, he's just laying down in my lap today. That's all right. Okay. Nope, he's not.
This is why cats should not be allowed in the studio. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so Trash Cat.
This is one of my favorite people. Yes, good job.
Don't see her very.
I need
It's
to
her, right?
make sure I have silver paint for that because it's going to be a
Trash
stainless
Cat is-
steel trash can.
Who is Trash Cat? It's a her, right?
Yeah.
And
You know
she's.
what? I'm not for sure if her
Who
name's
is-
Kelly.
Isn't she somebody's significant other within the community?
Oh, I don't know. She's from Minnesota. I'm pretty sure.
Minnesota.
I
Carrie.
think.
Carrie. Red Laser said Carrie.
Oh, okay.
Trash
My
Cat
bad.
is not Coro. Is she Coro's other half?
I had no idea.
Huawei. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like she is with, and not like it's, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I just, I like to make sure I get to the right people with the right people. Okay. All right. Well, anyways, I don't know what that is. Is it a wood cat?
You've got half of it right.
So cat.
If you just saw it like this. But look, it's got a tail. So it's a catfish. See it? Keep going.
I'm trying to think of people with.
Yourself up.
Yeah.
What's the crowd saying? The cat moved all my chat.
Nobody's guessing.
Oh, come on, guys.
For geek. It's a pleco for geek. That's what Nancy said. Because geek does not like plecos.
Come on.
Craig.
It's a good day.
There we go. Yep. Good day. Yep.
Yep.
Scotty Aquati got it first, was what I see. But Adam McReynolds and Wi-Fi were right there. We're right
Catfish
there.
Cave.
Yes.
Craig.
They got it. They got it, Ed. Did you hear?
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm sorry. I wasn't sure if you heard. Anchor
And then-
catfish.
And then this is Patty.
Because she's a manatees. Ah!
That's great.
Ho, ho, ho. Patty's not here,
Oh,
so
that's funny.
that's not fair. We can't talk about her because she's not here. There's Matt. Hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
Anybody at Silver Creek? Tomatillo?
Silver Creek. Silver Creek. It feels like Christmas because of Silver Creek. But I need to fill in this crack on her arm.
Yeah, I was trying to rhyme there. I was trying to rhyme, and nothing was coming to me.
Nico.
Damn cats! Damn cats!
You just saw me
You're the
pick up a spray bottle. Come on, make up your mind.
The manatee
Nope,
would not
can't sit
fit
there.
in Patty's box. No. Here, let's go back to this one. Or do we like this one? I don't like this one. It's too close. You can see how baggy my eyes look.
That just shows your wisdom.
Is that what that is? Wisdom?
Yeah, because you have to squint to see everything, and it creates bags.
I don't think it's a squinting. I think it's just, juice. Clicks images, what's going on? All right, so we have no topic tonight, so what are we gonna do? We gotta come up with something.
See, I filled it in nicely.
You can't even tell. What color is that gonna be painted? Like a
Gray.
manatee? Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'll put gray on it, and then I'll give it a black wash. That the wash just like settles in all the corners and stuff and makes it dark for shadowing.
Yeah.
But
Now, and you made these why? I mean, you said why you made each one, but what was this for?
Normally when I'm on Pam's show, I make stuff because I have a much better, I don't know, much better, does that make sense? I enjoy making things and being able to talk to people. Like my Secret Santa, I was not able to make that on screen. So I didn't want my Secret Santa to see me making it.
Yeah.
So I had to make that, but luckily my mom sat in the room while I did it. So I talked to her as I did. My mom packaged it up and put it in a box before I could even take a photo of it. I went downstairs into my area to get like a black piece of material to put it on, because I put a box and then a black piece of material and then put it in front and take a photo.
Yeah.
I came back upstairs, she'd packed it up. I was going to put a card in there and something else and some stickers.
Your mom, I don't know.
Oh, so I mean, person that's getting my Secret Santa, I hope it's all right.
Come on, they're gonna love it.
There's going to be a gift certificate in the mail too on the same day, on Tuesday.
So when is the Wi-Fi said got my Secret Santa unboxed and unloaded. Feel free to check it out after the stream, please. Yeah, if one of the mods feels like it, you don't have to, but if you feel like finding Wi-Fi's link, you can go ahead and drop it in the chat so people can see it. That's cool.
Let's see if there's a thumbnail we could share on screen.
There you go. You go look. I'm just going to sit here and look pretty.
Okay.
I wonder now, Jenna, do you have any stats for us on how many people, what percentage of the people have received their Secret Santa stuff? Are we? Is that something you already have? I don't want you to go make it, but if you've already got it.
Oh my God. Okay.
Jenna found the unboxing. Stephen found the unboxing. Zenny found the unboxing.
Look, I was going to type it in, and look, it's suggested to me to see. They suggested me to look at Fish Fam Secret Christmas unboxing from Wi-Fi, and he's like in a pig outfit.
Now look, what else is up there? We see. I see June. I see McStreamy. There's some good stuff. Look, the new dad's here. There's Kenny, the new dad. He's not a new dad, but he's dad squared. Whoop whoop. 23 months. Oh yeah, any day now. Any day that goes to 2 years. Any day. And Kenny, congratulations again. I know you heard it a lot. We get to see Wi-Fi. Nice. And look at that's awesome. He looks so uncomfortable. Do you like it, Ralphie? That's awesome. Good job, Wi-Fi. We'll definitely have to watch that. Good job. I love that's the Christmas story one, isn't it?
And I want it. Let's see. I didn't get to put cart. I sent 5 boxes out today, and she packed all 5 boxes. Well, except for one, and that one was going to my buddy in Columbia that was married earlier this year. He's a Baptist preacher guy. Do you remember me telling you about Ted?
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. We know.
Well, I didn't realize that Mom had boxed everything up. Well, actually, she boxed his too. But Ted said, "Hey, did you get my box for Christmas?" And so I ran in there and looked, and there's a box with his name on it. I went in the other room, I tore it open, and I opened the card, and I was like, I can't believe how close he got my handwriting. I was like, "Man,
We got me the same thing.
well, I'm glad the packet or the wrapping, you know." But so that was embarrassing.
Yeah.
Mom wasn't happy I opened the box.
Well, you know. Dennis came in. Bigfoot. Hello, hello. And that I thought I turned the reactions off. I meant to, and I didn't. Kenny wants to know if you sent out his book.
You know what, Kenny? I thought about it, and then I totally forgot about it.
Hey, at least you thought about it.
It's still in my truck, in the backseat of my truck, and right now my truck is got problems. I don't know what it is, but the engine's kind of like sputtering, and so I need to get it to the mechanic, but I can't really do that until my dad's healthy enough to drive, follow me. So
Yeah.
probably, hopefully Monday, Dad will be feeling up to leaving the house. And
Oh yeah. So you were negative too then, right?
right.
Yeah, I thought so.
So yeah,
I thought so. So good. And hopefully is he feeling okay? He's doing all right?
yeah, but he's been just kind of miserable.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, he was never like dying, like you're just cranky.
Geek Boy says, "Oh, you can turn off the poop, but not the reactions." Actually, I'd have to turn on the poop. See, that's the difference. There's one that's on and one that's off. So either way, I'd have to do something, and I did nothing. That's why.
Yeah.
I could have turned on all that stuff, but I'm not using OBS at all. Just direct. Oh, I thought that was a bottle of like whiskey or something.
Well, Whip made my dad's day. He bought me a whole bunch of different barbecue sauces from Kansas City, and Arthur Bryant's is my dad's favorite barbecue. And he was even telling me the first time he ever had the barbecue, he'll never forget that day because it was like one of the greatest days of his life. And so Whip
Nice.
got him a bottle. So what
Isn't
a
that
score.
amazing?
He was so happy to get that bottle.
Yeah. Whip, good job, dude. He said he was here early, but he was doing a drinking game or something, and he probably wanted to be. Oh, Jenna did say that in terms of gifts, I've heard back from all but 4 people. Everyone else has at least shipped their gifts, so that's pretty good. And how many people total did we have? Did we hit 50 people in that? I say we. I wasn't involved at all, but I meant as a community.
Can I ask Jenna if she's here still? Jenna, are you still here?
She is.
Jenna, were you my secret Santa?
Exactly 50 people.
Wow.
You've got chat open too, right? You can see.
Yeah, 50 was my first football number because I was a kid back in 1985 and I wanted to have my favorite football player's number, Mike Singletary.
Good man.
How does that make you feel? Dead serious.
It makes me feel good.
That's why I put 50.
I didn't get to
pick.
pick.
When I got into high school. What?
I didn't get to pick. I was like 89.
No.
Because I was a wide receiver.
Yeah.
Stop it. I know where they're going to go with that.
Well,
89, I think, was my number.
Wide receivers are hard to pick. Come on, Nico. Because it makes sense that they opened up the wide receiver bracket for numbers because wide receivers only had 9 numbers. And every other position has like 20.
Yeah.
It's goofy. And so now wide receivers can be, well, now they can be anything. But they opened it from, I think, the 80s, and then it was 0 to 20, the quarterback numbers, and then they just made it everything. But I liked it better when we knew the numbers by position, because now you can be anything.
Yeah, but I did too.
When I played defensive line in high school, So I picked 75. My freshman year, I had to be 72 because I had to take what was left over. But my sophomore year, I was a starter by then. So I got to pick my number, and I picked 75 from Howie Long because I loved Howie.
His son, Chris, he played for the Bears for a while. Right, Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris.
Wait.
I mean, a couple of his sons played, but I can't remember. Was it Chris that played with the Bears?
No, it was Jake that played with the Bears, I think. The offensive lineman. He retired with the Chiefs last year.
I can't remember now.
And Chris, I think, is the defensive lineman.
You're probably right. I don't remember. Zen Ginger said wide receiver was her nickname in college. And Kenny, we did not do Fish Fam Christmas
because she was so easy to score on.
At all. He said it, not me saying.
You wanted to get to the end zone?
We did not do Fish Fam Christmas at all this year. Maybe next year, but yeah, we took a break from it this year. So Secret Santa was something that Mike from All Things Fish put together. It was pretty cool that he stepped up and did it. And he had some help. There's some other people in the community that helped him out. But it was his idea, and he's the one that drove it. So I'm glad that somebody was doing stuff. I know a lot of channels are doing things. But there was nothing community-wide. It was all just, Roxanne and Dee Dee are doing the 12 Tanks of Christmas, and June said she was going to do a Christmas thing. And a lot of people are doing things for their channels, but there really wasn't a community thing. So it's really cool of Mike to step up and do that. It's amazing. And hi, Jorge.
Hey, hi, Jorge. I talked
ABS.
to Chris. Well, I texted Chris today. Hey, can I go get my
my
sugar cookies?
Please do.
Okay, I'll be right back. Nico,
take your time.
Make sure Nico doesn't mess up everything because he's like leaning on. Okay, good.
You got to put it so I can hear. Maybe Nico. Kitty. Hi, Diego. Hi, ABS. Hope you guys are doing well. Look at this. Look at this. This is, oh my God, it's so heavy. Ow. Damn, that hurt my wrist. This is our Snarfer Barf box currently. This is the current thing. Oh no, not this. Those were already tried. I've been snacking on those jackfruit chips a little bit. Lando sent these. They were bacon squid, I believe. I don't know. Obviously, I can't read it. It's the Nico show now. Kitty. Looks okay. Looks good. These look really good. Yep, you can't see it. Oh, you can't read it. There you go. But this was my favorite out of the stuff that Lando sent, and this I can't wait to try. Mango enchilado, and they feel soft. They're not like super dried out. And I love dried mango, and this is dried, but it's not like, it's still moist. And then of course I got a ton of the cookies from the peas, whole bunch of stuff from the peas in here. Lando also sent some sardines. I've got more stuff from the peas. There's boudin and the two different flavors of the what kind of cake were they? I forgot. Starts with a D. Whole bunch of cookies. Just a whole bunch of cookies. So this is our Snarfer Barf current inventory. It's a pretty good sized box.
Well, I sent some today to add to it.
Nice. Dauberge or I don't know how to pronounce it. You like mango raisins? They're not raisins. Gotta do it. Oh yeah. Okay.
These things turned out so much like cookies. My dad was like, "Oh my gosh, the sugar cookies look so good," and they're like, "They're not really sugar cookies."
Boudin.
I'm going to be giving these away, and I'm going to have a gift certificate on this Thursday night.
Dauberge and Boudin. Okay. Jeff Kane, they did turn out amazing. Now, did you decide on the eyes?
No, I haven't. I'm still probably going to be a last minute decision. It may just be a black dot of paint.
Yeah. Either way, doesn't. I mean, it's going to be fine. They do look amazing, though.
I'm not painting them though. Like I could put that clear gloss coat on everything. I'm not going to do that on these because I mean that's solid color. It's not going to chip off. And sugar cookies aren't shiny. They look just like this. This is what my mom's sugar cookies look like.
Yeah, that's what we always did too. Except the we usually use a brighter color of dye. It was usually primary colors. That's just what my mom always did.
These are exactly the colors that my mom does.
Really? Yeah.
She drips just a little bit of dye, I think, in the white stuff, and she smears it. And it does. I like this one. I'm really proud of because like there's dark parts of the dye like she has. She doesn't even completely, like thoroughly smear it.
Yeah. So it's just a little bit marbled.
So, yeah, that's how my mom's. And it just, I love it so much. So
Amanda Jean, Select Pet, hello.
Those are going to be the set of I'm going to give them as a 3 set.
I keep meaning to tell Michelle that we need to make some of the regular ornaments, and I haven't. There's a question here. Is there a location of the Fish Fantasy Football League names of the team owners? Do you know all the names? Hi, Larry D. A lot of people here tonight. Thank you, guys. Eric, hello.
I'm wearing this stupidest pair of reading glasses. Look, it's black plastic, but they put black paint over it, and it's peeling off. The black paint is peeling off the black. Like,
oh yeah,
it gets on the glasses, and it just drives me nuts.
Maybe you need like some good glasses.
Well, I have a better pair than the other. Oh, this is a really. Oh no, this isn't the good pair either. But it's a better pair than this. It won't drive me nuts.
Here's mine.
Professionally.
They're they're trifocal, so there's 3 different layers.
Wow, mine are just $1 at the Dollar Tree.
Those were a lot more than $1.
What was I saying?
We need the names. Do you know the names of all the different football team owners?
You see, I asked people to use their name in the name of their team or their logo. So like I've got the Chattanooga Ed symbol for all my teams, but normally I'm always Chattanooga something. But because of the crazy AI writing, because they're still doing that AI stuff. Have you noticed that?
What do you mean?
They randomly write AI stories about your team. And so I changed my names to be more funny because like one of them is the Tennessee Fish Mafia, and they like use reference to fish in mafia and swimming with the fish.
I don't read those. I don't pay attention to any of that stuff. Yeah.
Funny.
All I do is go look at the results and make sure I either won or lost, and then put by players for next week. That's it. I don't look at all the fluff.
Well, I have like vampire crabs, and they said, "Oh, they sucked again this week," because they do the vampire stuff.
Yeah.
I love the AI, but nevertheless, who do you want to know? And who was it that was asking?
It was June. Only Oscars. She wanted to know.
Oh, and
yeah, if you want to tell specific, there's also I got to get to Oinky's got a thing, and Eric. Eric, I was looking at Facebook today, and I almost did something that I probably would have regretted, because Gina, Eric's other half, there had a very nice post that she tagged him in, where the family had gone out and done something, and I was just going to put #balloons. Just leave it at that. Nobody would know unless they knew. But I thought, you know what? I'm not even going to do that. I'm not even going to do that because your kids are there. It's a family thing. And even though we would have known, it still didn't feel right. So I held myself back, and I'm super proud of myself for not doing it. Oinky wants to know if you have the knife that she inscribed for you nearby, in case anyone in chat is looking for something like that as a gift. She thought the company did a good job.
That's amazing. It's upstairs. I can run and get it. I used it literally. I made a video right before the stream, and I used it for my unboxing. So it's on still upstairs for the mess that I made.
We missed something too. I'm sorry, Ed. Thank you, Jenna. I'm not doing a good job with chat tonight. Did Ed ever see that Steven was a Secret Santa?
No, thank you. Well, Steven, I asked Steven if he did it, and he says, well, just look at the return label. And the return label said Secret Santa instead of Stephen P.
But at the address, probably, right? The address had Louisiana. There's only, what, 4? Maybe. No, there's more now. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 Louisiana people, 6 Louisiana people. I don't know about Greg the Guppy guy in Louisiana or across the border. I feel like he was across the border or something. Oh, and June's looking for the West Coast names.
Oh, thank you. Let's see if I'm in the West Coast right now. I'm on East Coast. So.
I did not, Tomatio. I did not. I was good for once. Oh, Greg is Louisiana. Okay. So there's what? I think there's 6 people in Louisiana. Oh, 7 including Chubbs. We haven't seen him in more than a year, though.
Well, was Chubbs in Mississippi?
No, he was in. Oh, maybe you're right. I thought he was in Louisiana. No, he was. He was down closer to Narlands, right, Jenna, Stephen? But we got Brookley, we got Jess, we got Lando, we got. Oh no, Lando's not in Indiana. Not Lando. Life is Pets. Life is Pets, I think was the name. It's real close to that. Life is Pets, something like that. Stephen and Jenna. Brookley Bell, did I count her? I'm all messed up. Blessed with Pets. Jenna got it. Blessed with Pets. And he was. Okay, what are we looking at? Okay, here we go.
Okay, these are the names. Let me see if I can make it a little bigger. There we go.
Okay, so we got, I know everybody, let's see, Puff Pack. I bet that's June.
Nope. That Puff Pack is this guy right here, Fantastic Freaks.
Oh, Pack. Well, okay, that makes sense.
I'm looking for June, though, because you can tell by her symbol.
Well, I saw Puff, and I just assumed.
There's an Oscar right here.
And we got Mike Stambaugh.
Great. I'm playing him this week, and I'm losing terrible.
Mob Guppy, B Wizzle, Scotty, and then which John is that? Surf City John. City. Yeah, and who's Merced Mob? I can't see the logo.
That's June.
Oh, that's June. Okay. I can't make it out. Mike Stambaugh. He's a Detroit Lions fan, poor guy.
Oh, gosh. Well, he's winning today. Normally he's one of the top teams in the league, and he's at the very bottom. I've been horrific this year. But yeah, so
you did 3 leagues this year, right?
June? What's that?
You did 3 leagues this year then, right?
4. We have
4 leagues.
Northeast, Southwest. We had 36 people sign up.
Nice.
Or 35. So
I don't see. Yeah, I don't see you comment if that's good or not. So hold on a minute. Let's make sure we got her what she needed. And then maybe no, never mind. I was going to say we could go look at the other one where that Rico Stan guy is in first place.
Okay.
I got back into first place.
Do you know what the league's name is?
Cat Lover. Cat Lover? That's you. That's Ed.
Oh, that's me. See the chat?
Yeah.
Okay, so I picked Cat Lover just because I wanted to make fun of the words Cat Lover.
Gotcha. Well, it fits you too, though.
AI.
It fits you too, though, you know.
I was just trying to go for something that made see, look, I had my Thursday night stream and I forgot about Thursday night football. So I didn't even have a quarterback in.
Oh, that sucks. Paul McCarthy. I think he's all right, Paul.
Thursday night football kills me. But look, so there's like this AI wrap up. Jay dominates Cat Lover with an plus performance. But they'll make fun of my name, Cat Lover, you know. Well, leaving the Cat Lover in the dust. It should have been in the kitty litter. But it just I love these AI things. They're so funny.
I've honestly never read a single one of them. I've never read it at all. I don't even look at the details. I just look to see how many points I scored and if I won or not. That's all. The important stuff.
Well, that's all right. But yeah, I have my symbol Chattanooga Ed though still right here, just like June has her Oscar.
So I was first in the one league, and I think I moved up because I started actually winning a few in the other. I was bottom for the longest time. Yes, I said bottom, but I moved up, and I think I don't know, sixth or something. I'm in.
Is that in the south?
I'm
or
in the
north?
south, and I can't remember the west, maybe. I thought the important stuff was the butt stuff.
Well, there he is. There's Rico.
9-4-1, first place.
Look,
I'm
you're
popping
in
now.
first place with 9-4-1. I'm in fourth place at 9-5.
Yeah, it's very close. It's a lot of parity in the league. But look at the points for and the points against. Points against. I have every team. Look, every team has had more points scored against them than me. So what that means is I've just been incredibly lucky every single week because everybody else that plays against me has a horrible week. Because look at my points for. I think I'm what am I, second to last? No, I'm third. I would be third to last if it was just purely by points scored for and against. But I've just been lucky every single week. I'll take it. I need some luck.
Yeah, we'll take it too. But there's a website. I don't know what it is. I need to find out again. But you can plug your league into it, and you can change your spot with other people in your league to like their schedules, and it'll show you that a last place team might have been first place. It's so much dumb luck in fantasy football. It's crazy.
Hi, Nathan.
It's just crazy.
Hi, Nathan. Hey, I gotta tell this story. I told this in the stream today, I think. But this morning or yesterday morning, Friday. I told it on Friday. Yesterday morning. Oh, we'll come back to that, June. June wants to see the West Coast too. So if you want to start digging that up, she wanted to see the West Coast stat. Yesterday morning, I get a phone call from my best friend in the whole world. He's like my brother. I've talked about him quite a bit, and he was like, "Hey, you want a car?" And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "We got this car. They've moved. They don't live in New York anymore. They've moved to Virginia. They built a beautiful big house in Virginia, massive house, just beautiful place. They're even building. They've got a room in there for us, for Michelle and I, and they also built a couple of houses there for their elderly parents and stuff on the property. So they're going to have everybody in a compound right there. But anyways, so I was like, what are you talking about? Well, they didn't want to deal with this car. So they just asked if we wanted it. And it's old. It's a 2008. It's got 94,000 miles on it.
94? That's it?
Yeah, it's a Kia Sedona. So we gave it, for Aiden, because he doesn't have a car, and it's very difficult for people who live in rural areas. There's no public transportation here, so it's very difficult for him to get a job or anything. And the car is great shape. It doesn't need anything. I mean, Ariel drove it home today. There's no rust. There's no. I mean, it's a great vehicle for him, and it's life-changing. So they just gave us that car. Plus, they filled it up with a bunch of stuff too. This that we can use. Like some shelving units and just all kinds of, because that's what he does. He just does it all the time. They even put an old TV in there that Aiden's going to use. And hi, Skitters. No Uber in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, he can't get to work. He can't do anything because not being able to get there. So now he can. This is going to change his life. It really is. So I just wanted to give a shout out. I know Roger watches from time to time. He's out there usually actually watching. He doesn't chat much. He usually watches on the TV, but they usually watch. And so thank you, Roger, again from the bottom of my heart. Now this guy has done. just so much for me over the years. I mean, he's really good with construction work and stuff. His dad is actually the code enforcer for the next county over. He knows how to do things properly and to the code and everything. He's done a ton of work in our house. Never let me pay him a penny. Would never hear of it. He's bailed me out of jail twice. I mean, there's just so many things that he is, you talk about people that will give you the shirt off their back, and it's literally true for him. He wouldn't just give you the shirt off his back. He would make sure you had enough clothes to get through the week. That's just the kind of person he is. And he never, ever lets me pay him back. When we go to dinner, we have to fight to be able to pay for dinner that night. We have to I have to be really sneaky and go up to the waitress and say, hey, don't take that guy's card. He's going to try and pay you. Here's my card. Use this instead. I can't, I have to do anything like that because he just won't. That's just the kind of person he is. So, Roger, if you're watching, thank you again from the bottom of my heart. I told you how important this is going to be to Aiden, and we just appreciate it. It's a great Christmas present. So, all right, here, let's show this now.
Your bunnies are beautiful. Woman behind you?
Yeah, we'll show them in a minute. One of them is really beautiful. Another one's not doing too good. He's pretty washed out. What did you want to see there?
This is Austin.
June.
So June, you're lucky because I'm not helping Austin at all this week. Oh, I lost to Austin last week. I took on the top 2 teams. Then I lost to Big J. Never mind, not Austin.
Matt, no, that's not the son that came back to stay with me. Aiden is our youngest son.
Aiden is a really good cook.
David, Aiden is a really good cook, but David is actually the oldest out of all of them. He's our adopted son, and I say that because we didn't raise him. He joined us in high school. So so this is for the youngest son. What did we want to see, June? Did we get everything? Some jerk did that whole don't take his credit card trick to my wife and I at the Clash. That was not me, Geek Boy. I wish it was, because I would love to pay you back for things. But was it Dee Dee? Because Dee Dee did that to us. Or was it Ed? Because Ed's got sort of a smile on his face.
No, I didn't even think about it. Sorry. I'm a dirtbag.
I'm a dirtbag.
I think.
Teenage dirtbag, baby.
I don't think I paid for you, even though it does sound like something I might do.
It was whip.
I think
it was whip.
Just paying for Oinky. I'm sorry. I didn't even think about it.
Don't be sorry. That's not expected. Dee Dee did that for us. That's why I mentioned Dee Dee. Did you get what you needed there, June? And Dee Dee, yeah, Dapper Dennis. Dee Dee did that to me also, yeah. And I think Brandon as well, right? B Wizzle? Turns out no one paid the bill.
We just walked away.
Yeah, we just stiffed them. That's funny, Jay.
Or I know I paid for Oinky. Maybe I paid for everybody.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, she said she got what she needed off of that. So you wanted to see, let's see the Bozemantes? Oh, wrong one. Here, let's switch this. Why did that not switch? It's not switching. There we go. This tank I'm working on right now, that's why it looks so bare. That Bozemonte right in the front. That's his normal color. This guy's not doing so good. He's just looking washed out. There's nothing. He's just looking tired and washed out. He's about 5 years old. But this guy over here always looks like that. He's just a beautiful, beautiful fish. He's my favorite. But the tank is not looking too good because I took everything out of it except for, I just redid these. There's some Nana Petite over here. There's some Java Fern over in a corner that you can't see. It's like way over here. And then there's some Poga Salmon.
You've got a major problem with this tank.
What's that?
Your scraper is in the middle of your tank. It's supposed to be in the upper right-hand corner.
It's wherever I leave it. It goes wherever I leave it. It's sometimes it's in the middle. Sometimes it's. I wonder where the one is on this tank.
It should be in the upper right-hand corner, so you can start from there and start going like this.
Why? Why do you have to go that way?
See?
But why?
Mine's right
Why
here.
why does it have to be
See?
the right?
It's got to, well, either corner, just one of your corners.
Why?
So it's not in the way.
It's not in a way. The fish are fine. The fish are, they don't mind. It's just wherever I leave it. Whenever I'm done, that's where it stays. So when I get done, because I don't always do the whole glass, even I might just see some spots, and then I'll leave it. So the other one, I think on this tank, I think it's over here. But you're right. I do normally keep it right there, right on the top right. That's normally where it is on that tank.
Now 200, I would put it like near the top in the middle because the Beischer used to love laying over it. It's one of the really giant ones, that's like a giant brick.
Yeah.
And the Beischer used to lay on it all the time. So that was the only exception.
This has got a long way to go. I need to do all the plants over again. Again, I just put the Poga stemmen in. There is some, you can't see it, but there's also Nana Petite right here. There's a bunch over here, and then some Java Fern. But I'm going to buy some plants because I have a ton of Poga stemmen in here. I don't really have a lot of different plants currently. I have only got like 4 or 5 different plants, but I just have a lot of those in the other tanks. So this guy, I'm going to buy some different ones for that. I don't know what yet, though. I haven't decided. What's that?
Go with what works.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing is so many plants don't like my water, being so hard and such a high pH that just a lot of plants don't like it. So a lot of stuff that works great for other people doesn't for me. There's a ton of stuff that other people are like, oh, it's so easy. And I'm like, I've tried it. I've tried different ways. I'll try floating. I put in the substrate. I try upping my fertilization. I try my fertilization. Using my fertilizer. It just doesn't, though. Some things just don't work for me. So I do have a lot of jungle Val from Steven, though, that's doing great. And Eric did the same thing to us, Jenna said, when he was in Louisiana. He was supposed to be going to the bathroom, and he got up and paid. Hi, Lori.
I hope he washed his hands.
Boots and Cats. Boots and Cats, were you here earlier when Ed showed off? Okay. I did see Sketter. I said hi to Sketters, right?
She saw it, I think, though, on the stream, but now it's hard as a rock because it's been baked. So tomorrow
that happens to me too
on Pam's stream.
Sorry. Xanadu, what's up, Mark? I need some jungle Val for my 125. We said hi to Sketters, and then I thought somebody else came in too. We said hi to Grandma Lori. Monster Grandma.
Mr. Nano.
Grandma Monster. Monster Fish Grandma. Monster Fish Grandma.
Geek Boy's here?
Yeah, but we don't care about him.
I have his fish tank, and his plants are doing wonderful.
You should take more of his stuff.
Well, it costs me $80.
He doesn't deserve it. Oh, yeah. Well, maybe not. Graham Monster.
Or maybe it was 75.
Who's Big J? Big J is 80. Big J. Big J used to stream a lot in the mornings. He lives in Bakersfield, California. He is a big guy. He works at a fish store, or he managed a fish store. He comes around once in a while still, but we don't see him too often. I forget what I don't know if his name was Jay or if it's Jerry or it was just Jay. We always called him Big J.
I think it's Jeremy.
I honestly don't remember.
I could go on his Facebook and look.
Okay, we'll wait.
You want me to do this?
Yes, right now. You don't have to. You don't have to if you don't want to, Ed. I'm sorry.
Facebook looks so much differenter with on the computer than on your telephone.
Jenna. Hi, Jenny Lynn. Mikey B. What's up, Mikey? Hope you and Reds are doing well, sir. It'd be nice to see proof that Ed has more than a tank behind him. You just got to go watch some older videos, Scotty.
Yep.
Go watch some older videos. You'll see some in the background. I don't have anything here that I can show because I do have a. I don't think I have it here. Hold on. Let's see if I do.
How many weeks ago did the season start? We
Oh,
start
geez.
football.
I honestly don't know.
What are we,
Second week,
17? Right, 18 weeks ago.
second week of September.
Okay, so I'm at 30 weeks, so I went too far.
Okay, I don't have that. I was hoping I had the video of.
Oh, I missed a text from Haley 23 weeks ago. Hope she didn't want anything important.
And Matt told you about a certain $10 power line to Ethernet connector.
Oh, I thought it was $40.
He said it was $10. And Geek Boy said, "Hey Ed, what Matt said?" Because Matt said, "Geek, will you please tell Ed the $10 power line to Ethernet connector I sent him he should buy?" And Geek said, "Hey Ed, what Matt said." Ritz is doing well. What about you? I said both of you, Mikey. Oddball Haley. What about Haley? What did I miss?
I had a text from her 23 weeks ago and missed it.
Oh, wonder how she's doing.
I can't find him. But let's go to Matt's thing.
It's $10 if you use. You got to use a coupon code. It says.
Hang on, just a minute. Just relax. Just relax. Like this lady at the. Oh, I got so mad. I took my dad to the firehouse subs.
Oh.
And I'm explaining to Dad what there is, but you kind of have to yell because he doesn't hear too well.
Yeah.
And she says, "Just relax, just relax." It's like I'm just giving him what's on, what the sandwiches are. She was annoying. Okay.
We're relaxed. How about you settle down there, miss? You should have just said, "He's a little hard of hearing. I'm trying to talk to him. I wasn't talking to you, so go back there and make your sandwich."
Yeah.
Karen. That's
okay.
What?
Here it is.
Oh, you're sharing stuff on the screen over here. Is this stuff we want to look at?
Here, this is what they said they sent me.
Oh.
So it's called the D-Link. I thought it was $40.
44, but if you use the coupon code, it's 10.
How do I use a coupon code?
Right up there. Use coupon code DECC. Blah, blah, blah. Ends 12/17. It ends tomorrow. The code.
Now, is this a hard line or a remote line?
So it looks like it's using your. Is it using power? It's power over Ethernet, but no, it's not power over. It's not PoE. It's I can't see the other side of it. I'm trying to click on it.
I own a relay, and the relay is directly above my fish room, but upstairs, and it shoots it down. But when I put in that second line of glass tanks, it stopped working.
But this is totally different. So this is actually running the internet, your network, through your power. So it's not Wi-Fi. It's running it separately through your power. Does it have a ether? Can you look and move the picture around at all? Does it let you look on the other side? I'm assuming it's got an Ethernet port somewhere on it. We can't see the other side. I can't tell. I'm assuming that's what the deal is. It's got, right, guys? Is that what we're thinking?
So do I have to run a line through my mom and dad's house?
No. You just plug this into the wall. It's a two-part, right? It's a two-part, right? So one part would go to the router. So one's plugged into wherever the router is in your home, right? That's plugged into the wall. And there's a cable that goes from your router to this. But then there's another one of these that's plugged into your basement. And all you do is plug it into the wall and run the cable from that. And the network is running over your power cables in the house. So it's running the cable for you basically by running it over power.
So the signal's going through the power lines?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay,
So then-
well, I'll try to figure out how to order it after the show's over.
I'll help you with it. We can order it tonight. Well, we can get through it. It sounds like it'd be perfect for what you need, because you could actually then put a Wi-Fi router downstairs in your fish room and still do, but then you don't have to worry about it, because it's in the room. It doesn't have to come from out of the room, and it'll plug into this thing.
And I'm going to need your help on figuring out what a router is too.
Yeah, not a problem. We'll do it. Yeah. Matt said it's for $10. He can't pass it up. Just freaking buy it. I'm going to buy it and ship it to him.
No, it's all right. I'll try to figure out how to do it.
Yeah. So, old XT home automation. Okay. Yep. All signals sent through the power line, and it's two pieces, right? I'm assuming it's the starter kit, so it must be everything you need to get up and running. So it would be probably just those two little boxes that you would plug into the wall, and then you just need to plug in your computer to that, basically, or a router to it.
Will it make my cell phone work in my fish room too?
Well, if you're connected to Wi-Fi, yeah. If you put a Wi-Fi router down there.
Because what I do is, like, when I'm like doing stuff in the fish room, I have to put my telephone next to the door in my kitchen that goes into my fish room and just try to hear it from there. Now, Oinky just got me. Let me show you what Oinky got me.
Sorry, everybody. We took a little bit of a turn there, but that's all right. I mean, that's what we do. We don't have a topic tonight. A lot of times on these Saturday nights, it might be a focus on, it might be an auction, it might be whatever. And again, Skipper's not here with us tonight. Usually it would be Ed, myself, and Skipper, regardless of what channel it's on, unless it's an auction, unless it's a focus on. It would be Skipper, myself, and Ed doing basically the same show, just on different channel each week. What do we got here? What are we looking at?
Oh, gosh, I'm coughing.
You all right?
Now, there's a remote here, too, somewhere. Maybe I put that somewhere else. But this lamp, I think she said it has a Bluetooth in it.
Is it the Zoom Ed?
Yes.
Oh, this is the one that you can set up to do like thunderstorm effects and stuff like that, right?
Yes. Boy, I sure hope I can find the remote. That'd be kind of stinky. Oh, maybe it just makes thunder noise. Maybe it doesn't actually have a Bluetooth in it.
I think it makes thunder, but it also changes, like simulates lightning strikes. Thunder strikes. There's no such thing as a thunder strike. Lightning strikes, right? I think that's what it does.
It's going to go over the fish tank that has the rice fish in it, because that one gets over algaed because the light over it is too bright, and this is make my fish so much prettier too. Now, can we talk one more technical thing? I'm sorry.
Yeah. What you got?
If I put a Bluetooth in my fish room,
what? Go ahead.
Bluetooth speaker in my fish room,
okay,
and had my telephone outside the fish room, could I get it to play the noise? So, like, let's say I'm listening to, I don't know, Primetime Aquatics or somebody. June, anybody. Everybody who has a channel, I'm listening to them. And I'm in the room cleaning. Can I get it so your sound is coming in there?
Probably. I mean, it depends on distance. It depends on what's in between you, and it probably.
I just assumed it wouldn't work because I can't get my phone in there.
What's the Bluetooth limit now? It used to be like 10 feet, and I don't know what it is now. I haven't kept up on it. It used to be like 10 foot was the limit of what you could do with Bluetooth. So
No,
But that
my
also depends on what's between you and the thing you're connecting to. Walls make a difference. Fish tank, all that kind of stuff does affect it as well.
I have YouTube. I have Bluetooth speakers. Well, one speaker for the swimming pool, so it's like waterproof.
Mm-hmm.
But it's probably 30 feet from my telephone.
Yeah, they probably. I'm sure that I'm out of the loop. It's been a long time since I've looked at the distance on it. And there's Dr. Awesome. Hello, sir.
Whoa.
A thundercat making thunder noises. Thundercat. Snarf, snarf. Why,
I hate that.
About 30 feet, Jay is saying.
Schmeef. What was that
Snarf,
dumb cat? Snarf.
Was that his name? Was his name Snarf?
I think so.
Snarf. Lion.
I always thought Panther was the cool one. If I would have been a Thundercat, I would have been a Black Panther. Or more of a Purple Panther.
Chitara. That's the only answer. Chitara. Oinky says there's no Bluetooth on the Zoom Ed, but there is a Bluetooth on the Chief's lava lamp. You got a Chief's lava lamp, and we didn't see it?
I did get a Chief's lava lamp. I could show it to you. Photo, it's upstairs. Right now, I'm leaving it. It's right next to the Christmas tree, so everybody that goes into the dining room for Christmas has got to see my lava lamp.
Nice, and that's a great gift, Oinky.
It is. I don't think I ever get cheap stuff
back
ever.
then. It's an atheist.
Well, we're
now
talking about gifts. Does anybody know who sent me this? It's a bottle of herbal liquor from Czechoslovakia or the Czech Republic. And they say it tastes like cinnamon and it's great to put with apple cider to make hard cider. But it didn't have anything with it that said who it was from.
That would have the apple cider flavor, but that's not hard cider. I'm going to be pedantic there, but it's because hard cider is an actual fermentation process. So, but it has the flavor of hard cider. I'm just going to,
well,
this is apple country,
maybe I
bitch.
said it wrong. What's it called when you heat cider up and you put rum with it and stuff or whatever? Alcohol, what's that called?
Like hot buttered rum, spiced rum, mulled wine.
Yeah, but the one that's just the hard cider stuff.
I mean, because hard cider is a thing, like wine,
Well, yeah, I know. Well, I love the ciders. I'm more of a hard cider guy than a beer. So, but it's like what I'm talking about is when you get like hot apple cider, but then they mix some type of alcohol with it to make it not alcoholic, but make it hard or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's what I was trying to say. But nevertheless, I don't know who this is from.
Nobody's fessing up. And
you see,
Jenna,
it could be from somebody in my Czech family, and we haven't got the card yet from Prague or somewhere,
Oh,
so maybe this came way before the Christmas card, because they do send us stuff, but they've never sent us alcohol. Normally, they send us like art and books and doilies and clothing and stuff.
Well, I think I prefer the whiskey.
Hey, it's fun, so it'll be interesting. It's a really neat bottle.
Jenna had a good point, though. We're hearing all the stuff Ed got from Oinky, but what did Ed get for Oinky?
She got something today. It's not nearly as cool. Or no, she got it yesterday.
Osbert.
I got her a light. Or I hope you don't mind, Oinky. Or let's see.
Wait, did she open it yet? Does she know?
Read the writing to make sure she doesn't get upset.
Did she?
I hope she hasn't opened one thing, because like at the Clash, I wrapped a gift for her, and for her to open at Christmas. And it was funny because as we were pushing the thing with all the stuff on it, the luggage, it fell off and it's breakable. So hopefully it's still one piece.
Oh,
but it's big.
Dr. A said he sent it to you. He sent that whiskey to you in hopes of getting some guppies.
Oh, I thought he was saying to put whiskey with the guppies when you mail them to him.
He's joking. Cat House, hi Cat House said I've got Bluetooth earbuds that work about 60 feet, so I bet that's going to be just fine. What you want to do with that Bluetooth speaker in your room?
Okay, she hasn't opened that.
But once you get your if you do buy that thing that Matt sent, that makes it easy. It does really circumvent having to run cables and even Jay was saying a mesh system, but this will be way cheaper than a mesh, and it'll do everything you need to do. Really get you into the room.
I measured it out. I'm about 75 feet from the modem to the fish room, because the modem's like it's on the opposite side of the house, but kind of in the middle. The problem is we have a fireplace. Mom and Dad have a fireplace, and I have a fireplace. So it's a brick wall of fire that the modem's on the other side of.
Yeah.
Plus all the glass tanks all the way there.
Yeah.
And it just stopped working.
It sounds like what Matt's suggesting is
this 100-foot.
Yeah.
And I'm just I don't like ladders because I have no feeling in my right leg, and I'm really bad about missing runs, hurting myself, falling off of ladders.
Oinky said she did not open the wrap box.
Good, because I want to make sure she had something to open at Christmas. But I sent her a lightsaber umbrella yesterday.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, I can't wait to see what that looks like. And then I sent her luggage because she needed new luggage. So if she flies here, she'll have some luggage to put her stuff in.
Skipper's here. Skipper just came in.
Skipper!
I wanted to show you something. But I don't know if I took a video of it, but I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. My daughter did something very strange with her car. Yeah, you can't really see it really here in this one. So she makes all those stickers and T-shirts and all this kind of stuff. Well, she made glow-in-the-dark stars, and she put them all over the back of her car, the whole back part, and then faded it towards the front. So the whole back of her car glows in the dark. And it's
clear coated.
It's really, really weird. I don't know what she did. I don't know if it'll even last that long. Maybe she didn't. But it looks cool. It looks cool. It's just not something you normally see. You know what I mean? But it turned awesome. My video that I have of it was right when it was starting to get dark, and it was not.
Ariel,
lit up yet.
Ariel, if you come out to Chattanooga, maybe I can get my niece to clear coat it for you, because that's what she does professionally, is paint cars.
That'd be cool. I doubt if she did anything like that. She probably just used like a vinyl or something that would last, UV vinyl or something. But that would be the extent of it. But it looks really cool. Skipper, are you? What are you doing? Are you at the party? The tanks we got from China are failing. Oh my God!
Who said that?
Dr. Awesome said that.
Oh my gosh. I wonder, could it be that you're just haunted or something?
Yeah, that's what he said, I think. Something about karma, right? Yeah, I have bad karma, I guess.
So, I mean, what are they? What's the material? Were they glass?
Well, it just said the tanks we got from China are failing.
Oh, man.
With everything else that you've dealt with, fiberglass. Oh, Geek Boy even knew. Need to get someone that works boats out there to refinish them. Fiberglass. Yeah, fiberglass at least seems like it would be fixable, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that would be more fixable than just glass.
Well, you would think. Okay, so 2 or 3 sides are probably fiberglass. and then it has probably like a huge, strong glass, in the front window. So it could be like glass like this, or it could just be a window looking into a box. The problem would be is if the whole thing is falling apart, he'd probably have to take everything out and re-fiberglass everything over
Yeah.
it and just use the fiberglass frame as the frame for the new fiberglass, which really sucks.
It's a gel coat
I'm sorry,
over the
Dr. Anthony.
fiberglass. And Nathan, there you go. Nathan needs to head to Peru because he says, I know how to do fiberglass and gel coat work. I used to fix boats down here in Florida.
Oh, that's
Get on the
awesome.
boat and head to Peru. Probably a plane would be better.
Well, I don't know. It depends on how long he wants to be out of the house.
There you go. Nathan's on his way, Dr. A. We got it
Nathan,
sorted.
you have a passport?
Nathan's going to fix you up. We're just offering.
I wish I was a fiberglass expert.
Not me. That just sounds itchy as hell.
Oh man, there's so much stuff I'd love to make out of fiberglass. I'm in the market to buy a Lazy Susan.
Yeah.
Do you know what a Lazy Susan is?
Yeah, it's just the spinner thing.
Yeah, so I was looking on Amazon. I can buy one for $8.99. So after the show, I was planning on buying that, except now I probably have to buy some modem-y thing. But after the modem thing, I'll get the Lazy Susan. And I'm going to make it so I'm going to put different colored background, like 180 around the back, and then put different like sands and grass and different things and set my G.I. Joes up on it or whatever toy and spin it around and try to get it down. Maybe I just spin it and then I can slow stuff down, speed it up, get it so it's like a perfect 8-second spin and do my toy shorts that way.
Gotcha.
So like
didn't know where we were
custom
going.
models, you could see the back and front. I'm excited about it.
I didn't know where you were going with it.
Yeah, I'm stealing the idea. Some other guy was doing it with his custom toys yesterday, and I'm like, he's only got 100 subs, so hopefully nobody will notice.
We have a Lazy Susan in the cupboards, in the kitchen, the one in the corner down below, it's sort of our pantry. It's got a massive Lazy Susan in there. So, because it's in the corner, so it fits way back, and it's that way we can. So that's where all the cans and stuff goes. It's huge.
Well, he had just a small Lazy Susan that he just turned, and I'm sorry, dude, I'm stealing your idea, but it's an amazing idea.
Yeah. Nathan says I have a kayak.
I'm a fiberglass kayak. He could fix his own kayak.
Keith said, "Hi, Keith." He said, "Look up motorized turntable too."
I was wondering about that because I was thinking then I wouldn't have to try to do it without my finger in the way.
Yeah,
I've never actually seen it. Oh wow, Dude just dropped you a big Christmas present.
Wow. But
that's awesome.
He's saying that's for you, though.
Oh, well, Rico gets to buy one, too, and then he gets to make toys. But I appreciate it, X2. You're awesome.
The thought counts.
I'll look up the motorized Lazy Susan. I'm doing it right now.
Motorized turntable.
On Amazon?
We're going to find out.
Did you say a turntable?
Yeah, motorized turntables for my 3D scanners. Oh, Geek Boy, yeah, I thought about. There's a very expensive one of those I wanted to get.
Oh, look at that!
So Geek Boy is talking about one that can take, like you put something like you would like put this. Oh, I clicked on news.
It's on Temu.
So you would take like your Micronaut, and you would put them on this turntable, and then scan it with a 3D scanner. And then it would turn it into a 3D model so you could actually print it.
That is so cool. One of these days, I'm going to get one of those things. Because if I had one of those, I would just make so many models to paint, I'd probably just quit YouTube.
I need to get that. It's set up still. I have a little 3D, the little printer there, and I keep meaning to make stuff for you, and I keep forgetting to do it.
Now, okay, so it's $10 more than what I wanted to spend, but does it have a real slow spin?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. It takes weird batteries.
You know what? I'm going to send that $20 to you.
No, that's all right.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
No, because that, I feel like that's, and Xanadu's done plenty for me too. So, but he did mean that to go to you. So I'm going to send that to you tonight.
Well, thank you, XDo. I feel bad.
Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad at all. Don't feel bad in any way. Nope, I've gotten plenty. I've gotten more than my fair share of support, and he did mean that for you, and we'll get that over to you.
Well, guys, I wasn't trying to say that to get something.
No, they know that. They know that. Make him watch Goonies.
Oh, you know, I got a deal. Do you have Second and Charles where you live?
Second and Charles? No.
Yeah. Oh my God, they're these awesome kind of collector bookstore, used bookstore type places. And they're not as good as McKay's, but they're more of a chain, so they're all over the country.
We don't have those either.
Well, McKay's only in a few of like the Tennessee cities and one in South Carolina. But McKay's are crazy. They're 2-story used bookstores with elevators and escalators. But they're like in a metal barn, like a metal building.
Yeah.
So they build it all themselves, and it's just
gotcha.
It's a totally different experience than anything else.
I wish they had something like that here, but we don't. I mean, where I live, there's nothing. I mean, everything's a drive, so there might be one of those around. I have no idea. I've never seen one.
Do you have a stick stuck to your head?
I do.
Oh,
it wasn't stuck. It's not a stick. It's a palm frond. It's a new palm. Not palm. Oh God. I can't remember the name of the plant. Jesus, my brain. This guy right here. This guy. It's the same thing as this.
a fern tree.
A fern. Yeah. See, it's actually very. I keep it tucked around. I keep it tucked off. I keep it tucked. No, it'll grow into this.
Oh,
this will be this. No, I don't want it. I want leaves to grow. I want plants to grow. I usually wrap it around this other one so that it doesn't hurt anything, and then it's up and see there. Yep, that's not high enough. How could I there. It's still not high enough.
Yeah, what we were talking about.
You didn't have to do that, Mark. Man.
Second and Charles sent me a deal where it was 50% off of any of their used DVDs.
Oh.
50% off. And they're like $5,
Yeah.
But they sent it. I was
just one of them?
It was just one. Well, still. I don't know. They send me these coupons all the time, but it was like the weekend before Black Friday. And I was at my fish store, and it's right next door to my fish store. Well, a block away from my fish store at Rob's at
Aquatic Aesthetics.
Aquatic Aesthetics. I just scared Baby Cat out of Nico's bed. Aquatic Aesthetics. So, but I didn't get the coupon until I got all the way home, and it was like 45 minutes drive away, So I would add another hour and a half going, and it was like, no. But I missed it by a half hour. But I was going to get the Dark Crystal for $2.50.
Oh yeah,
I've never seen the Dark Crystal.
Really? I don't know if you'll like it or not. I think it's a hit or miss for a lot of people. Like a lot of people really enjoy it. The Muppet things, turn some people off. I think it's good, especially for when it came out.
When I was a kid, I made Dark Crystal models or puppets.
But you never watched it.
My mom dad
That's
wanted to
not-
take me to the movie.
That's not weird.
I just
Victor,
saw pictures.
Coco, I don't think I said hi to Victor, and Wally is sleeping in the next room with Michelle. Oh, she might not be sleeping. She was working on some projects, but he's sleeping. Zenny said the Dark Crystal was her fave growing up, and they're the Gelflings. Oh yeah,
Well,
Geek Boy said
it
he'll
looks
hate
really
it. There's
cool.
a kid in it. He said Geek Boy said you'll hate it because there's a kid in it.
Yeah.
Eh.
Maybe the kid's tortured. It'd be awesome.
What time is it? Oh, okay.
There's a kid in Never Ending Story, and that was a classic. Peter Falk was in it.
Talking about
Peter
that
Falk,
today.
anything
Who
Peter
was
Falk
talking
in is
about?
going to be great.
Oh, it was Steve on Warrior Planet Tanks was trying to remember
Oh, Princess Bride.
Never Ending Story there on with Jorge on their stream
Yeah,
today. They
Princess
were trying to
Bride.
figure it out. What's that?
I meant Princess Bride.
Oh,
Fred Savage was the kid in the story in the movie.
yeah. Well, he was a Bears fan too, so that's a plus.
But him and Peter Falk smoothed it out for me, so it was okay.
Okay. But Never Ending Story, you didn't like that one?
No, I did. I liked it.
Okay, because there was a lot of kids in that one.
I don't remember the kids.
I mean, the
Except they
star
rode on the back of that furry dragon.
Atreyu. I mean, he's a kid. The princess, she was they were all kids.
I was a kid though then. I was their age. I didn't hate kids when I was a kid. Boy, nobody would have liked me. When I was a kid, I thought we were grown up.
I think my wife
And I
did.
thought 12-year-olds were really grown up.
I think Michelle disliked kids when she was a kid. I think so. I think she's never really liked people ever.
When I was 10 years old or 8 years old, and I would see a 20-year-old, I thought they were old.
Oh yeah,
people.
Yeah.
And then now when I see a 20-year-old, they look like babies.
I remember going to the bar with all my roommates that were playing in the band, and the lead singer Wayne, he was 30, and you could hear me yelling because they recorded all of their shows, and you could hear me yelling, "That guy's 30!" Because I was I don't know, 25 then, 20. I wasn't that far from 30 because I had been divorced already, so. But I was you could hear me yelling. I remember that guy's 30, and Wayne did feel like he was a lot older than the rest of us.
Oh man! And now you get my age, and it's everybody 35 and up is kind of fair game. We're all we can all be friends.
Even kids, though. I mean,
Yeah, you can be friends with anybody 35 and below. I'm not saying any. Well, at 35 to 20 just seems so young, and it's that's what I wish I could be. So maybe I just wish I was that.
mentally, I'm about a 12-year-old, but physically, it's about 4 times that, 5 times that.
Lando's freaking awesome.
Yeah, Lando was one of the people that sent stuff. Jenna said, "Thank goodness I turned 35 this year, so I can be friends with Ed."
Well, last year I was a year younger, so you were 34, so it was still okay.
Oh, okay. So you're right there. You guys are neck and neck.
Yeah.
Hopefully, neither one of you skips a year.
Hopefully, I do.
Just made the cut. They were talking about stuff, Steve and Jorge and Corey, their guest, and it just sometimes I forget. Sometimes I just forget because I feel like people are my peers, and then they're talking about being born in the 80s or the 90s, and I'm like, oh, I'm fucking old, because I was married in the 80s, so yeah, it just
What's Jenny's number? Everybody that knows Jenny's number, raise your hand.
Oh, so you want me to say it?
I'm sure you know it. But
Yeah, I know it.
does everybody else know Jenny's number? I was watching a video yesterday, and they were like doing people's age, and everybody that was like born in the mid 90s and younger, or old mid 90s to 50s, knew Jenny's number. But the other people were like, which Jenny? Or,
Yeah,
I don't know if you want
Jenny
me to
got
give
it.
you her number.
Matt was born in 1980. See that?
Oh man,
It's difficult. It's difficult.
Wait, that's the same age as my brother.
1980.
Actually, no, my brother's 1981, I think.
I mean, my two oldest boys, they're 31, and David turns 31 on the 22nd in just a few days, and then Anthony turns 31 in January. So, yeah, my kids are not too far away from some of the people in the chat. Yeah, but sometimes you forget, and not that it matters, not that it matters in any way, but sometimes I just forget because these are all my peers, these are all my friends, these are all people that I just hang out with, and the age never really comes up. It's not a thing for most of the time. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean anything. We're all just doing the same things and having the same fun and dealing with life, and the age has nothing to do with it really. Which I love about our community, because there isn't any like, oh, we don't want to talk to them, they're kids, No, we want the kids, hey, come in here and hang out with us, but don't listen to everything we say. Don't if balloons start falling, then close your ears, basically. For anybody who didn't watch McStreamy last Friday, not this past Friday, the past Friday, you missed out. Balloons, I'm just gonna say balloons. Zelle, what's up? My granny is 8. Go ahead.
Oh, no. Well, okay. Speaking of parties from a long time ago, I was invited to go to the Nashville party last week, and I didn't because of the COVID quarantine.
Oh, yeah.
So
Nancy
I'm
went.
sorry, Nancy. I just saw Nancy up there. I wonder if she went to it.
She did. Nancy went to it.
Dang it. Did John go to it?
Select Pet. I don't remember if John, if he said he went or not. I can't remember now.
I bet Tanner did.
Oh, but
president.
Zelly said my granny is 87, and that's any. Anyways, and she says she still thinks she's a dumb kid. Yeah, but her body doesn't agree anymore. Yep, I feel that way too. Yep, I still feel like I did when I was. Mentally, I still feel like the same person I was back then. And then, you know what? No, that's not true, because I've over the last couple of years, I've really discovered a lot of stuff about myself and about, and stuff that I used to try and, especially emotionally is where I'm really focusing on stuff that I would try and hide from the world. I don't anymore, when it comes to emotions and stuff like that. So I think I've at least progressed, but my sense of humor is definitely a 12-year-old boy. Yeah, I have the sense of humor of a 12-year-old boy. Poop makes me laugh. Poop is funny. Lisa, KG Tropicals, was talking about that. She was going to tell John, she was like, oh, if you go into their stream, in her live stream yesterday, or Thursday, she started to say, well, if you go into a stream there, and then she just stopped, and she's like, it's gross. It made me laugh. When did you discover you love raisins? Adam, I will hunt you down and put a knuckle in your ear. Oh, John said he couldn't make it. He had to work 3 a.m. on Monday. M&C, what's up? And John says it's worse when you're talking to a girl and starting to think about how cute she is and realize you're old enough to be her dad. Oh, yeah, that not being single helps with that. Yeah.
Or just don't try hitting on a little person.
Geek says we know well, but sometimes you can't tell, right? Because they seem mature enough, but then, like I said, I could have kids that are in their 30s. I actually have an older boy that I never got to be a dad of. I never, and I would have. He's 40 years old. So if you think about that, women that are 40, I would be off limits. You know what I mean?
I haven't ID'd Oinky on purpose because I don't want to know.
Get the hip replacement. Dennis said, we know you don't try to hide things anymore. We've all seen your Reddit. That's true. And, you start to act your age when people on the grass make you feisty, and they do. They do. The good thing is the neighbor has not parked on my grass once since his birthday party. Not one time. So I'm happy about that. I think I didn't even go talk to him this time. I just told whoever it was, I guess it was his son, that I don't appreciate him parking in my grass. And then ever since then, they haven't. So maybe it finally hit home.
My old next door neighbor in Columbia, Illinois. That's when I lived in Columbia with Jimmy P.
And when you said Columbia earlier, I was thinking at first Columbia.
What was I talking about Columbia about?
Earlier, I don't remember. It was early in the show you talked about Columbia, and then for just like 2 seconds, I was like, "Ed lived in Columbia? You don't have an accent." And then it hit. Oh no, that's somebody's fault. Anyways, so when you lived in Columbia,
well, our next door neighbor across the street was the sheriff, and his dog would come over to our house and poop in the yard all the time. And this is when I was in college, and my dad had enough and went over there and said, "Hey, Jerry, can you please stop having your dog poop in our yard?" And Jerry said, "Yeah." And then his dog kept pooping in the yard. He never walked him on his yard. He walked him in ours. So one day I came home on the weekend and I picked up all the poop and I threw it in his driveway. And I literally did it with my hand because I was ticked. So I threw it all in his driveway. And later that day, Jerry came over and apologized to my dad and said that his dog would never poop in his yard again.
Well, it finally hit home. You had to do something.
Well, Jerry was a jerk. And
Jerry was a jerk.
He was one of those cops that was a bully. But he was also a really good barber. Because, like, he saw my mom trying to cut my hair for football, and it was horrific. I said, "Just shave it all off." And she was going, and I'm like, "No, just shave it all off." And she was like, and Jerry ran over there and said, "Wait, have him come with me." And I'm like, "I'm going into Jerry's house." He had a whole barber shop in his basement. Like, because he said, "I used to be a barber," and he took his shop before he was from when he was a barber and kept it. So he had the chair with the windows and everything.
Wow.
And he made my hair look so cool. He put my numbers in it. He may have wrote Columbia in it. It was really cool. But
so he wasn't a jerk.
Other than what he liked me because I was a good football player. But he was all over my brother all the time because of my brother was like the opposite of a jock.
A nerd?
My brother got to no, opposite of a nerd. He was like the stoner kid that got in trouble all the time.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. My brother
got suspended the first day of school for smoking in the dugout. First day of
smoking what?
High school. Just cigarettes.
Oh, we had a smoking area on our campus at high school. We would go.
Yeah, but you were in high school in the 50s.
We'd go smoke, and there was a white painted square. It was against the wall of the gymnasium, and they just spray painted a white line. So we had to stand in there, and the teachers were right next to us in their own. They were right there, so they're over there smoking, and we're over on our side smoking.
Well, like the football coach, our football coach, take his cigarette like this between his hand, like this, and he would like just burn the whole thing down, and then light another. The whole time we're practicing football in 100-degree temperatures, but it was against the law in Illinois at the time. 18-year-olds and under couldn't smoke. So if you're over 18, you could smoke. But so there used to be this one kid named Thornburg, because he was 18, he was an lineman, and I was a freshman, but he would run his laps
with a cigarette
smoke coming out the ear holes of his helmet. I was like, how's he able to run and smoke? But still, the kids weren't allowed to smoke. You get kicked off the football team if you're under 18 and got caught smoking anywhere in town. But I don't know, where were we going with that?
Hold on. MNC.
Jerry was a jerk. His son killed a guy and then got to go to the army instead.
I didn't see Salient's. I'm sorry. I was just reading the chat, and I didn't see Salient's video, so I don't know what he was getting at. I didn't see it at all.
There's a cigarette emoji.
There's a what?
There's a cigarette emoji.
There is.
Victor Coco just popped a cigarette emoji.
Zenny said I was a stoner nerd on the varsity tennis team, so they're not necessarily mutually exclusive. I agree because I was those things as well, except it was football that I played. But yeah, the rest of it.
I graduated with the most varsity letters, and people went, "What?" And it was because I was on Scholar Quiz also. So I got 3 Scholar Quiz varsity letters. I was on the track team. Our track team was so bad, I was the only shot putter. So when I was a freshman, I was on the varsity shot putting team. And then I ran the video for the basketball team. And they gave me 2 varsity letters for the 2 years I did that for them.
For running the video?
I went with all the basketball games to run video. So I had so many, because at the end, they were trying to see who had the most varsity letters, and they were all like, "Oh, it has to be Kohlenberger." And it was like, "Well, I've got 14." They're like, and then my coach said, "Yeah, but some of that Scholar Quiz, and that doesn't count." It's like, it's a letter.
It does.
It's a Letterman jacket. And I even had one of the Scholar Quiz letters on it.
I don't even know what Scholar Quiz is. We didn't have that.
That's like trivia. You have 4 kids at a time, and you have a buzzer, 4 on one side, 4 on the other, and they read a trivia, and you push the button, and you answer.
Oh, okay.
And then, like, if the other team messes 2 in a row or something, then they get the other team a super question where they give you 4 questions, and everybody's supposed to, like, randomly do one of the questions, and you fill the paper out and you pass it down. Well, math was not my thing. I didn't do trig and all that crap. So I always wrote 8. And the one time I got 8 was right, I passed it down. I was like, it's actually what? And Jason Stanley went with his number instead of saying 8. And they were like, well, the third one was wrong because you said 8, or the third answer was 8. And he looked at me like, ah. And I said, why didn't you say it?
Yeah, I never. I drew a blank. I'm looking at the chat and listening too. I was never good with the math stuff either. Numbers are not my friend. All the other classes I did very well at. In fact, I found my transcripts for something. I had to do something, and I went and got transcripts from high school, and everything else was like 98s. Way up there, except for math was like 60 or something like that. It was way down.
There's 4 maths that matter. Okay. Calculating interest is important. Calculating how much water weighs for how big your tank is important. Calculating, what was the other things? There was 4. Interest, water, ingredients, and money. Subtracting and adding money. Kids don't even know how to do that anymore.
Sure they do. Sure they do. People say they don't, but they do. They do. I mean, a lot of times they use the machine because that's what they're taught to do. I get that. And so people think they don't know how to do stuff, but they do.
So many times it's been like 375 or 372, and I give them a 5 and 2 cents, and they're just lost.
Yeah.
They have no clue what to do with the 2 cents. It's unbelievable.
I'm very good at subtracting money, Geek Boy says. Counting back months of a pregnancy can be important too.
Not for me. And that's one of the maths that I hate. And I wish people would knock it off. When you tell me that your kid is 18 months old, well, I guess that's a year and a half. I did a math question right. Normally, I pick a number. Normally, it's 15 months. I have no clue. What the heck is 15 months?
Well, anything under 2 years. Anything under 2 years is fine, I think, to do that with. If you say it's 19 months, 18, that's fine. But after 2 years, then yeah, you don't want there's a TikTok about that.
If you're talking to me about it, if they're over 6 months, just round it up to a year. Because I really don't care if your kid's 9 months or a year old. It's still a year.
It reminds you of Letterkenny. Letterkenny, there's a scene and Wayne says, I could watch your kids falling off bikes all day. I don't care about kids. I don't care about your kids.
I love that guy.
It's a great show.
I wish I could. I need to watch it from the beginning. I've just seen little segments on
you
YouTube.
Should. You definitely. It's over with. There's last season's coming out here in about 10 days. Well, in America, and in Canada, it's coming out in 9 days. But
it's really
that's the last
smart
season.
writing.
It's
really good writing.
Melvin. It is. I call it the smartest dumb show on television because it's dumb. It's dumb. The premise is incredibly stupid, but the writing's very smart. The dialogue, and I like to watch it with. I don't watch anything with subtitles, but I watch that show with subtitles because they talk so fast. I often miss some of the stuff that they say. It's like the Osbournes. That's the only other show I like to watch with subtitles because they had the Aussie translator, so you could actually understand what Sharon. Oh, that's the only reality show I ever liked. Only one. I couldn't stand
the only reality shows I like are the ones that revolve around a boat.
Hi, Paul.
And fishing. Either crabs or tuna. I don't want to see anything else.
I don't know. There's something about them. I feel like they're lazy writing.
Well,
I feel like it's just a shortcut.
Well, like we lost so many good shows because of reality TV. We lost Firefly because of Big Brother. They were like, Firefly costs $1 million to make an episode. Big Brother costs like $15,000.
Yeah.
And
so whose fault is that?
Not mine.
It's your fault, people, because you watch that crap. Watch good TV, and then we'd have better TV. Quit watching whatever.
I blame Zen.
Yes. It's got to be Zen's
Big
fault.
Brother pro guy.
I bet she is, that Zen ginger.
Melvin, you better not let me down. Better never hear you're watching Big Brother. Or something else that's bad. Like The Bachelor over 50.
I just most of that, I just can't stand that because they call it reality TV, but none of it's friggin' real. It's all scripted. It's all stuff that sure they're not actors and actresses. It's not actors playing the parts, but it's still scripted. It's still fake.
Do you know Kelsey had 2 seasons of a show called Dating Kelsey, and he took girls out on dates. That's all he did.
Kelsey Grammer.
No, Kelsey, Travis Kelsey.
Oh, yes. I was like, who the hell's Kelsey?
A reality show. It was like a couple years ago. How stupid is that? Oh, look, whatever. S is here. The cheese bag.
Paul Sakura? Sakura? I said hi to him earlier, Ed.
Salvador.
What?
No. Sotador.
Sotador?
Sotera.
Sotera?
And then he has the. Is there a T in there?
I don't know what you're
Oh, there's
talking
not
about.
an H. I thought there was a THE in there.
And Paul's last name?
Yeah, well, I had to push my glasses up and see it better.
Soltero?
Soltero.
Soltero. It probably means like something like sunny land or something like that.
I bet it means milker.
Or the sun don't shine. That's probably what it means.
Cheese
And he wants to know
maker.
He wants to know if you have a vampire crab sitting around your house that's supposed to be in North Carolina.
Nope.
Not any longer.
Not even probably in Tennessee. Well, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Look to your mail on Tuesday, Paul.
We do,
Look
Liddy.
to your mail on Tuesday.
Tuesday for a lot of people.
And Paul, you were another one I didn't get to put a card or stickers in. My mom packed all my boxes before I could have fun with them. Killer!
Thank you very much, Killer Kitty. She gave a $10 super chat, but she's quoting the Firefly. Love Firefly. Yep, I did too.
Favorite. I need to
I
finish my Killer Kitty and try to mail that out too.
you
I
do.
haven't painted on that for a while.
You should have done that tonight.
Yeah, I know. Oh well.
Let's talk.
get
We
prepared
only
for
got like
things.
10 minutes left. So what about next week? You mentioned maybe trying to make those? You want to make those next week? You want to do a show on?
Don't say what it is.
Okay. So do you want to
I
do
got something
yours?
delicious to make.
So next week will be on your channel. What do we got? Let's do this. Hopefully, well, we got to talk to Skipper though, because again, we want to make it fair between the three of us and find out, But so Skipper will be one of the next 2 weeks, and Ed will be the other one. So Ed's got something cool to make, and it looks delish. And Skipper probably doesn't, but it'll be fun to hang out with him again, anyways. I think he went back to the party because I asked him if he was. I was going to have him come up, but it looks. I think he's at the party, and it's good to see you, Holly.
Seems awesome. Are you still at your store?
Sir Stroming cookies.
One of my favorite stores. Chef Ed.
Zen,
Ooh, I like that.
Zen wants to know if it's Sir Stroming cookies. What did I say?
It's
Zenny.
something.
Zenny wants to know if it's Sir Stroming cookies.
I think she means. Oh God! Now I don't know how to say it.
No, she's Sir Stroming. That's what she means because I tasted that on the stream the other day.
Oh,
It's that fermented fish from Sweden.
Snickerdoodle.
No, Sir Stroming. That's what she means.
You thought she was just saying that with her Texas accent.
I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think that fits. I don't think that fits. Nathan wants to know any hints of another auction with Skipper. Yeah, it'll happen, but it's off season, so they don't do the auctions this time of the year because it's so cold in different places. So it's difficult for the shipping. So Skipper said sometime. It just depends on the weather. How bad the winter is and what the weather's like. But it'll be sometime between March or April when those auctions come back again. Raisin kebabs. And hey, for anybody that doesn't know, that Sir Stroming is not near as bad as people make it out to be. It really is not. Now, I say that, but my son, he thought he was going to throw up when he smelled it. He didn't make the noises. He didn't have the involuntary, but he did pull his shirt over his nose and stuff. But he's got a very, very sensitive sense of smell. So, I just threw a net full of Zenatoka Doidre in my Cory grow out tank. Nice. I need to split mine too. It's time. I need to get some moved out of there.
I'm going to redo one of my tanks for my rice fish, and I'm waiting for something I bought on Temu to come in. I did a Temu order.
Really? Are you going
Am
to
I
do
saying that right?
Are you going to do? Yeah, you're saying it right. Are you going to do like an unboxing and talk about getting it from Temu and stuff, so people know?
I don't think I'll necessarily do an unboxing, but I'll do. I think I'm going to do a whole video.
Oh, okay, even better. Killer Kitty said, "Your chef's son." I feel like I believe him more. I do have a very. I like everything. I should say I don't like much of anything. How about that? It's not that I like stuff so much. It's just that there's not much I don't like. It's a.
What do you think I'm sending you?
Is it something regional or no? Got to give me a
I
hint.
don't know.
You don't know if it's regional?
You can find it in this region to buy.
But I could find it in my region to buy as well?
I don't know. Dude, when I was up there in Ohio, they had these big beef sticks I wish I would have bought that I didn't.
Big beefsteaks?
Sticks?
Oh. Gotcha. Popsicles. Bucky's. Yeah, you sent me the Bucky stuff before I started doing the Snarfer Barf.
No, that was Stephen P. Did I send you any Buckies? I mean, I may have sent you a Bucky's, but I think Stephen P. was.
You're right.
the one
Oh
that
man,
sent
I hate
you all
when I
the
do
flavors.
that. I hate when I do that. You're right. It was Steven that sent me the Buckies, right? He sent me the different kinds, and that's right. I hate when I do that. People get upset with me often because I do that because I just forget. I forget. I'm a very forgetful person. My memory's not what it used to be. I'm allowed. I've done a lot of things in my life that
Stephen
affect
P. and me
your
are basically
memory.
the same guy.
That affect your memory. What's that? You and Stephen P. are basically the same guy?
Yeah, he's just the technological one. Ah! He's the smart one. He's the smart guy with the southern accent or the Cajun accent.
He doesn't really have much of an accent.
I know, that's why I'm saying that.
But he did say it does come out. He says it comes out when he goes and hangs with his family for a while. It'll start to come out. That's what he said.
Oh, I think I remember hearing him say that.
Techno P. Paul said
watch his streams after the fact. That's why I dream about him so much. I have lots of dreams about Steven because I listen to him as I go to sleep.
Oh, see, I don't stay up that long, so I catch him the next morning. Like I watched the replay of McStreamy this morning. Paul said he doesn't have an accent.
I have a really hard time going to sleep because my whole life I've been a third shifter.
Yeah.
So I'll play people as I try to go to sleep.
That's funny. Dave and I were just talking about that tonight about how, because a friend of his, a friend of my son's too, Jesse, he, right now he's not in between jobs, but he's in between clients. So he's just playing video games all night and sleeping all day. It was like 6 o'clock in the afternoon. He wasn't even awake yet, you know?
What time?
It's like 6 o'clock this afternoon. He wasn't even awake.
Oh gosh.
Oh, just got the notice that I was live. Rachel said, "Don't end the stream." Hell no, we won't. Who? Yeah. So we've got Gina's live right now, I believe. But does Vibe still go on Saturday? We can go look. You can also do the fishfam.link thing there. Who's next or whatever.
Oh, don't forget to show me how to do that thing afterwards.
Oh, to get the stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see. So Craig's Catfish Cave. Let's make sure I'm on the right page first. How about that? Craig, us.
I was going to start saying all the people that I listen to go to sleep, and then I thought, that's kind of rude. I'm sorry,
Motor City Aquatics. Gina, Vibes. Oh, and then Vibes goes live in 5 minutes, and then June's in 2.5 hours. So there's
yesterday.
4 people streaming right now.
I try, like, if Craig or June are going and they're live, and I'm trying to go to bed, I can't talk. Because if I talk in it, I'll stay up the whole time. I get like completely woke up again.
Yeah, I don't. When I do watch those things late at night, I don't talk either because the same type of thing.
But
Okay.
I saw June yesterday before Kenny's show, so I wasn't trying to go to sleep.
I miss all of June's because they're late, except the Friday night one, which I still seem to miss. There's a lot of them I
Well,
miss
you watch movies.
with Michelle.
You do Michelle night on Fridays.
Quite often though, not just on Fridays, but throughout the week too, because well, we're just been trying to spend more time together, just hanging out, the two of us. You know.
Speaking about Michelle, was she the reason why you hurt your arm after you lost?
It was my back, and no.
Oh,
No.
She make you sleep on the couch?
No. Nothing like that. I couldn't breathe. It was like a pinched nerve in my back, and it wrapped around my chest too. I thought, at one point, I thought I was having a heart attack. It was so bad. I almost went to the hospital, but then it started clearing up. And I mean, that whole night, Saturday night, I did not sleep hardly at all because of the pain. I couldn't find a comfortable spot. It was just a weird knot that was affecting my breathing. I couldn't take a deep breath. I missed Aiden's birthday party. His birthday party was the next day, and I missed it because I was still in so much pain, and I didn't sleep at all, and it was horrible. So
happy birthday, Nurse Shark. Stephanie, the Nurse Shark Aquatic. Wait, what's her name?
Nurse Shark.
Yeah, that's her mafia name. Not Aquatic Life, is it?
Aquaria Life, Steph.
Aquaria Life.
Is it her birthday?
It is her birthday.
Is that on? I was just there at fishfam.link and I didn't look at the birthdays. Is she on there? She is on there. No, she is. Jake the Pond Snail Projector and Aquaria Life. I don't know Jake. Pond Snail Projector. Who is it? Another Jake that we know? Hi, Tina. Grant is tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
And Brookley Bell.
We should have sent him some ice cream.
Brookley Bell.
Brookley Bell's tomorrow?
On Monday. We got Grant tomorrow and Brookley Bell on Monday. Kelly's Jake. That's what it is. So is it Jake? Is Jake the Pond Snail Protector? Is that his nickname? Or is those two separate people? I'm assuming because it's got the hyphen. Okay, he is the Pond Snail Protector. Okay. Says Kelly's Jake. That's right. He turned 50 today. And she made him a cake. That's right. Happy birthday to Jake. And happy birthday, Steph.
I'm not for sure how old Stephanie is, but she graduated the same year as me in high school.
So she's probably around your age. She doesn't look your age. She looks much younger than you. You look like old and decrepit next to her.
Well, she's from California.
Oh, yeah. Better living.
Yeah. Well,
Zenny.
all the extra doctors.
Zenny.
Their doctors specialize in looks.
No more focus ons this year. Yeah, we're done because the Saturdays. So tonight was going to be Chris Aquazone, but he had guests coming for Christmas that he didn't know about. But then he also got COVID, and he's doing fine now. He's way better. But Chris Aquazone was going to be tonight, so he's going to be moved till January. But the next two Saturdays are Skipper and Ed's, and then this coming Tuesday is Foxanne and Pooplin's members only stream. And then the final Tuesday of the month is the open panel that I hope a bunch of people come up and hang out with. You just got to wear a Christmas sweater. That's it. You wear a Christmas sweater and you can come up on the open panel and hang out with us. So I hope a bunch of people do that. It's going to be fun.
Can you remind me?
No.
I can't remember what the date is already.
I want fun people, Ed.
The what?
I squeaked. Kelly, we were just talking about you.
Oh, Kelly! Oh my gosh. Has anybody seen Oinky's opening of Kelly's Secret Santa gift?
You know what? I did. I saw that she said she did a video of it, and I did not go watch it. I did know what she got, but I said she's got her very first YouTube video ever. And if somebody would please drop that link. The very first one ever.
Kelly is an amazing stuffed animal maker. My God,
She can knit.
that
She can knit.
was
She's a knitter.
fantastic. So
Yeah, it
fantastic.
was.
And Oinky did a wonderful job on her first one.
Yeah, I need to watch that actual video. We just had birthday cake. The birthday cake you made, and had pizza. Went to the art museum. Good birthday, nice. Well, tell Jake happy birthday from all of us, and I'm speaking for everybody.
Jake. Happy birthday,
Jake from State Farm.
I
Geek
met
Boy
Jake in
Drop
real
Home.
life.
Yeah, me too.
But I haven't met Fat Kitty.
No, me neither.
I wish. That's okay. One of my worst regrets. No, that's one of the things I wish I could redo in life would be to have trained Nico to enjoy car rides. Because he has no problem with people. He loves people. And he'll sit on my shoulder all day long if I would have taken him to Aqua Shell, I would have put a harness on him. But the ride, the 9-hour rides would just be horrific with Nico because he literally doesn't stop crying from getting, as soon as the car starts to getting out of the car, he'll stop crying, but he cries all the time.
Yeah, cats really aren't usually that good with car rides. In fact, I remember being a young man when we moved to Arizona, and then just a few months later, my uncle and his family moved there, and they brought cats with them, and they were all in a box. And I remember them opening the box as soon as they got there. They just pulled up in front of my grandma's house, and we were all out there saying hi and stuff, and they opened up the box, and all the cats were dead except for one.
Oh, dead?
Yeah, every single one of them. And it was horrifying. Cats don't travel well like that. I don't know if Fat Kitty does, but a lot of cats don't.
My brother's cat, my brother was in college when he got his cat. So he would come home every weekend and he would open he had like a zipper carrying case. And as soon as he opened it, Katie would run into that bag.
She wanted to go with.
He would come home. And so Katie was a wonderful driving cat. I mean, and I've seen cats that ride on motorcycles.
Yeah.
You got to train them when they're a kitten. And I didn't do that with Nico.
Oh, Kelly said Big Kitty pees his cat.
He would have been amazing on my shoulder at all these events.
Oh, it's after 10. So we probably should. Oh,
gosh.
Probably should end. Still 43 people. Thank you so much. Lando. Hello, Lando.
Yeah, nice.
I was talking about that. I did a short and everything, Lando, and thank you very much. That was a great bunch of stuff you put together. Thank you, everybody too. Again, I've said it so many times, but you guys have really supported the Snarfer Bar massively. I mean, I get stuff constantly for it. I have a big box of stuff now to go through. I can't do it without you. So thank you so much to everybody that has sent stuff for that. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot. And it's fun. And I've learned about a lot of stuff that I really, really like eating now. I just absolutely love. I had canned squid, Ed, and it was delicious. I ate the first little bit here on the stream, and then I had the rest of it with the leftover Chinese food I had from yesterday. I actually had sweet and sour, which I don't normally get sweet and sour, but I had sweet and sour shrimp with white rice. So there was just a little bit of the shrimp and the white rice, and I just cut up the squid and put it in there and warmed it up, and it was delish.
It was
so good.
The first Dollar General came in close to me in Missouri because I live kind of out in the country. I was so excited. I bought lots of food from it to try them, and I bought the canned meat, and it literally made me barf.
What kind of canned meat?
It smelled like dog food.
What kind of canned meat?
It was canned beef.
Oh.
And it looked like dog food. It really looked like dog food, smelled like dog food. I'm sorry to everybody who can only afford to eat canned meat, because don't do it. Just buy ramen. It's healthier Don't do it. Oh my God.
It-
Buy hot
Yeah,
dogs.
it's not late. Hi, Jen. Jen, you.
Hey, Jen.
Yeah, we got to go. There's other people that you can go watch, though. You can. Vibes is live now. There's a bunch of people. Go look at fishfam.link. There's a bunch of people streaming. So you got some choices. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us. Ed, thanks as always. And we'll see you next Thursday. Well, actually, we'll see you tomorrow. Probably, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll be on maybe Bob's show unless the Chiefs are playing during Bob's show.
Okay.
And I feel bad to say that to Bob, but my family really enjoys watching Chiefs games together.
Yeah.
But I'll be on Pam's show tomorrow night. And then I'll be on Monday night. I'll be on the Mr.
D&D?
Manifesto channel watching D&D or playing D&D. Tuesday, I think it was canceled. Chris AutoZone or Aquazone, I think he had to cancel this week's D&D. So no D&D on Tuesday. Wednesday is my day off. Thursday is my show. And then maybe Skipper's show after. Then Friday, I don't know if Lefty's going to start doing his shows yet or not. He's been so busy with his new job, I think, on Fridays. It's put a kink in it. And then late night on Friday nights is with Kenny E on the Ace channel.
Which I always miss, too, because, again, it's just late for me. And I miss Mixed Streamy. It's at 9:30, and I miss that on Friday nights because it just – last night we were in bed by like 8 o'clock. I was snoring by like 8:40. So
well, if you hate football, don't watch us because we talk about fish too. But it's pretty boring. No, I didn't mean boring.
There might be Ed next Saturday or Skipper next Saturday. One of the two will be doing a stream next Saturday on their channel. Uh-oh. We lost Ed. So that's a good time to quit without Ed. I mean, just give it all up. Oh, now he's back. He's back.
We lost you.
Your signal went down. I don't know. Maybe it was me then. My signal looked
up running.
Maybe it was me.
Oh no, I think it was me. I don't know. I'm rewatching it.
Yeah, it was Ed. Okay. Yeah, blame me.
Well, darn it.
All right, I'm clicking buttons. Wait, let's do this. Because it's kids, and Ed hates kids because he froze again. I'm clicking buttons. Thank you, guys. And, of course, we'll see you on the afternoon delights. I'm going to try and continue to do those Monday through Friday. Might even do one on Christmas Day. We'll see. See you guys.